Hey, welcome, Holly. Good morning.
Um,
Good morning again. We were just talking offline, but you know what? I said, let's do it. I love it because you know what? Always be recording because it happens so often when you're doing these types of things that you just get into the real, like, authentic flow and you're like, shit, we're not even recording yet. And now I got to ask you the same questions. And it's like, yeah. So let's just go ahead and start recording and let's talk because I can already feel the conversations are going to start flowing between, both of us. And
I have no problem
love it.
talking.
I love that. You have no problem talking. Yeah. Did you say this was your first like podcast conversation? Like it is? You've never
Yes, it
been on
is.
a podcast before?
No,
Wow.
no.
Is it because you don't want to, or you just have never had the opportunity to?
I've never really had the opportunity to. I mean, it's my career has changed very, very drastically in the last 4 months that I'm going to need to get used to it.
Yeah.
I so it's just yeah. This is very new for me, but you make it very comfortable. So thank you.
Ah, thank you. That's my job too. We're just talking. That's all this is. We're just
Yeah,
talking.
this is
Two
great.
people talking. One's wearing headphones and a microphone. That's it. There's no difference here. I'm just wanting to get to know you. So this
Well,
is a Military Creator Con podcast. Get it? I don't know if anybody gets it, but it's cast because it's the cast.
right,
We are the cast. We are the people behind the Military Creator Con that's
right.
coming up in April in Fort Worth, and I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be awesome. I'm going to be doing this, having convos, recorded conversations with all types of people, all types of walks of life, and there's all types of people that are gonna. We were just talking about it. All different types of people that are going to be at Military Career Con. It's not just veterans, hoorah, we're going to go and shoot guns. No, it's like all types of creators, like
Right.
you, for instance, Holly. Right? Are you a creator? You create things. I can feel it. You said you were talking about a book earlier.
I do. I've been in the corporate world for pretty much my whole life. But from a very young age, I've always loved writing and never really thought it was something that I could do and get out to the public. And, it's always that, can I do it? Will people love it? That kind of thing. And I spent the last 10 years in the food industry as a salesperson. I've been in sales marketing and all of that, training, different fields, cosmetics, real estate, food, the whole deal. Working for someone else. The one thing I've gotten really excited about was how the world is changing and creators, people like you coming on and talking and having interesting conversations with people, teaching people online. I mean, it's pretty exciting for me. And so uh, it all kind of we moved to this house next to an elementary school. And we had at the time he was 11, an 11-year-old Newfoundland Malamute mix, Teddy, who was the love of my life for years. I mean, he was just an amazing dog. I rescued him from the very beginning, and he rescued me many times over the years. So
Mm.
we had a, real strong bond. And when we moved here, we had a beautiful front yard, and the kids would go by every day and talk to Teddy, and they all loved Teddy. In April, Teddy was 13, and Teddy passed away. And yeah, it happens to you have a dog for 30. You want them to live as long as you do.
Yeah.
And especially the bigger ones. The bigger ones, the most of them go to 10, 8.
Yeah.
Mine have gone to 13, 15. So I'm very lucky that way. And Teddy, he went right in our living room. You could tell he wasn't feeling good. That was it. He was in a place where he loved, with people he loved, and it's the way to go. Needless to say, I was crushed, and I went out. I wasn't ready, but I needed healing. I had a big hole in my heart, and I saw on puppies.com the same face. I mean, the same face as Teddy, same breed, Newfoundland Malamute mix in Missouri. So I got on a plane with a friend of mine
Oh,
and we drove him back. And we're in Colorado, so it was quite a drive and a lot of
yeah.
hay and a lot of corn and a lot of flat. But we drove back and we put a little memorial sign out in the yard because during the election period when everybody was so crazy and divided and
Mm.
especially in this town, it's pretty nuts. I put a sign in the yard with Teddy, and it said, "Vote for Teddy because people suck." I had a picture of Teddy,
Yeah,
and Teddy
yeah.
would sit in front of his sign. Um, when Teddy passed away, we changed the sign to a memorial type sign where the hardest thing about having a dog is when you lose them.
Mm.
But Charlie looked just like Teddy, except he has two white legs. He's all black and a white blaze. And he would sit in front of that sign, and the kids would go by and they would see him, and they would, cry when they thought the truth. I had all the teachers standing out front crying. Everybody loved Teddy. So now Charlie is the neighborhood dog. And it inspired me because looking at the environment in the world and the craziness that goes on, um, the one thing about the dog is it brought us all together. We were able to have, we talked about the dog. We loved the dog. We all agreed that voting for Teddy would be the best thing. It was, um, and so I wanted to, being a mom of a wonderful 29-year-old, um, I wanted to be able to help these kids. I want them to be able to learn and think for themselves. I so it was important to me to use Teddy or Charlie as a vehicle and writing stories. My first book just came out. I wrote it in December 8th, I think, and it went. It did very well, and I don't, for the holidays, and people loved it. And I had a little sign on the gate, with a QR code, but the parents would go by looking at me, and I'm like, I know you hate me. I'm sorry, because the kids go, I want the book. So he's become a local celebrity, Charlie. He's a little
Charlie, I
crazy
gotta
8-month old.
I have a question. I have a question about this whole thing because I first of all, I'm so sorry about your loss, man. I feel you. I really do. I can connect with you. So I don't know if you can see, but this my
Yes.
my people from my last job. I can't see it, fucker. Come on,
It's
focus
one
on
of
it.
those laser.
Focus. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Maybe
yeah,
right
I see
there.
it now.
Yeah.
I see it now.
So it's like a little
Oh,
3D thing of
I
like
love that.
he's a German Shepherd. His name was Deputy, and
Ah,
the people at my last job they made this for me because man, he was my buddy, dude. He was my buddy, man. And we've been through everything together. I traveled with him everywhere.
yeah,
I took him everywhere. I never took any planes because if I couldn't bring him, I wouldn't go. Right? Because he was like truly like a companion. He wasn't like, some people are like, I got a dog. It's my life is my dog. And then like throw him in the kennel and go travel. It's like, uh, would you
he's your
do that
family.
with a loved one? I mean, I'm not
I don't
bashing
know.
y'all on it,
There
like
are some
whatever.
I might.
To each his own. That's your prerogative. But I treated
Oh,
my buddy like he was my best friend because he was.
yeah,
Yeah, and
he's
I
your
lost him
family.
too. I lost him a few years ago. I had him only 7 years. It was more something that happened to him, and I don't want to get into it because I will let it go here, and I don't want to. And
Sorry.
and yeah, we were together. We did everything together. So I can connect with you on the loss of a pet, especially a dog, a big dog. And no, my question was, how do you how did you know you were ready for a new dog? Cuz I feel like I want another one, but I'm like it's never going to be him. It's
No,
never going to be like that.
no. And you know what? It's when we got to the house after we had to we picked him up and put him in the car. and he was very heavy. We actually had to grab somebody off the street to help us. Um, we got home from the vet, and um, my husband looked over at me and he goes, "So do you want another one?" And I looked at him. I go, "We just got home." And he's like, "Yeah, but I know that I know how you felt about him. There's a big hole in your heart." And every single day, I he's outside. He's like rubbing at the door. I'm like, "Oh, buddy." So
He's like, I know you're talking about me.
if he comes in, yeah, he's huge. Um, it, I didn't know if I was. Um, I still don't know if I am. No, Charlie. Oh my god.
He's like, you son, you. I heard you. I heard you say that.
Um, yeah, seriously, if I let him in.
He's gonna jump all over you, isn't
Yeah, he it I didn't I don't I even now, I look at him and I love him, I adore him. He's a beautiful puppy. He's not Teddy. And
It's
I
okay.
have to recognize that he's got his own personality like we all do. And he's definitely more Newfoundland or Malamute than Newfoundland. So he's definitely stubborn like his mama.
Yeah.
Um
That's what I
and
feel like. I fear that. I'm not fear, but that's a strong word. But I just
it's
feel
not
like
gonna be the same.
Deputy had such a personality. God dang it! Like he was, like I swear he was a fucking person. Like just like the way that he would like look at me and like if I would feel a certain way, he'd be like yeah. And I've had other like dogs. I had a couple of other dogs while I had him as well, and they're just dogs. Like they were just fucking dogs. That's just how I explained it. It was like the other two. I had three fucking German shepherds, but the other two were just like fucking dogs. I can't explain it.
It
And
wasn't
he
we
was like
didn't
a
have the
fucking
connection.
person in a dog suit. I swear. I
Yeah.
swear. It just had that feeling. And I'm like, I want that. I want that again. And I just don't know if I'm gonna have that. And then I'll just have another dog. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. I think you know
No,
what I'm
I
saying.
do. I do. Like I said, I Teddy was definitely mine. Um, I was the one that rescued him when I was still married to my ex. Teddy was abused before I got him, and he was only 4 months old. So he was very shy and very skittish and scared of everything and everybody. So he connected himself to me and my son.
Mhm.
Um, and when he met my husband, they became best friends because I'm the disciplinarian and um he's the play toy.
Most
So
dads, right? That's a dad's fucking story of our lives right there.
yeah, the play toy. And I'm the disciplinarian. But I just I needed to fill the hole in my heart. And
Does it? Does it fill that hole, that
no,
void? Yeah. I know.
no,
See, I fucking knew it. This is why.
no,
I'm like, it's not gonna cure anything. It's been like a couple of years and I still like I'm talking about it. I can still feel like the fucking sadness like overcoming me. And I'm like,
you know,
ah.
part of the first book, a big part of the first book about Charlie was um, helping me heal. The whole book was dedicated to Teddy. Um, you
That
know,
is so nice.
it talked about it has pictures of Teddy, it has pictures of Charlie, it has it's the goal is, and I talk to the kids and they're little, they're elementary school kids, and they're like, well, yeah, my dog died too, and we got another dog, but it's not the same, and I said, well, he'll never be the same, but your dog sent him to help you heal, and in their own way they do help you heal. They'll never be the same dog. um you know tr-
So you
they'll
think
never be.
you think Teddy left? And I understand sometimes it's old age, but and we make we make the circumstances sometimes fit with what we want. But
Exactly.
why do you think, what was the, you think the biggest lesson that Teddy, taught you as you left about yourself or life or whatever?
To cherish every moment that I have with him.
Hmm.
And I did. And I did. Um, my husband was crying too. So it was hard. It was really, I think that was the thing, is to not only cherish him, but to cherish every moment you have. Learn from every experience that you have.
Hmm.
Um, and that's another thing I'm trying to do in these books, is teach kids how to be good to each other. Um, how to use their own heads instead of what they heard their parents yell at the TV screen about. You know, love deeply. Just take care of the others, and that's that's what really resonates in that book, is just the healing that, and the distraction. I mean, Charlie was a distraction for me, and he still
Hmm.
is, because he's a crazy puppy. He's 110 pounds. He's a freaking huge puppy. Um, he you go to a dog trainer and you say fix him, because he's not Teddy, and he wants to pull me down the street, and she's like, you're the one that needs fixing, not the dog. I'm like, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. They, these dogs teach us so much about life, don't they? Yeah.
Hmm. They
Yeah.
really do. They
Yeah.
really do. I mean, there's a quote that says, "Be as good as the dog your dog thinks you are."
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
You share so much with them. Maybe
yeah,
it's the key is they can't talk back, and I think that's it's probably good for a lot of reasons. But yeah,
and the thing is, and you notice so easily. Like the other day, I was having an off day, and something had happened, and I was feeling really crappy, and he just came over to me, and he normally wants to be outside running back and forth and doing laps in the yard, but he spent the whole day next to me.
yeah,
Um,
knew that he
you know,
sensed it.
when he's around the kids outside, when it's a parent who comes by the gate, he'll jump up. When it's a little one that can't see over the fence, he'll lean down and just stay perfectly still. I mean, this
Mm,
is not something I taught him. So, dogs do teach us a lot. And my love for dogs and children, um, just inspired me to do this. And every now and then the kids will walk by and they say, "Well, you should put this in your next book." And it's a great idea, and I will.
yeah.
you know? Um,
What's the
so
name of your What's the name of your book?
it's called How I Found My Forever Home. And his name is Charlie T. Bear.
Charlie
T
T.
as
Bear.
in Teddy. That's his
I
middle
love
name.
it. I'll check it out. I think
So it's on Amazon, and it's a cute book, and it's so funny because, I mean, the front page has his little white paws, over the fence, and it looks just like him. And he's a cutie pie, but he's definitely helped me to heal, and he's helped me to realize, I think what it is people are inspired. You don't ever know what you're inspired to do.
no.
Um, and something all of a sudden can just say, "Hey, you're in the wrong business. You're doing the wrong thing. This is something that you need to do." And by doing that, it's helping me to heal by taking these books. And I'm so here's part of what I'm doing now. Right now, I'm in the middle of writing a book, a Charlie book, for the bookstore at CreatorCon, and I'm going to donate it to the store for them
Wow,
to sell it.
that's huge.
And it's about Charlie going to boot camp, basically, and hitting every single, Air Force, Army, Navy, Marines, Space Force, all of them, and realizing how challenging it is, and the commitment. And it talks about, because he decides at the beginning, and Charlie doesn't talk per se, but you hear what he's thinking. And it's he wants to be a hero. that's my other book is about him doing adaptive sports at the mountain with handicapped children and working at senior centers. Um, he also travels a lot with my son. I've got a ton of them getting ready for, but the one that I'm doing specifically for the Creator Con is specifically for that. Um, I, 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 my friend Mara, you know Mara very well. Mara and I have known each other since our 20s.
Oh, well, you know Mara very well then. I just
I
kind of
know
know
I know Mara very well.
her.
Mara and I have been friends. We started out in cosmetics 40 years ago.
Wow. Okay, so you're part of that story she told me about her
Yeah,
starting out with her,
yeah.
with that, and then
We,
she went to the jewelry thing later.
and then she went to the jewelry thing, and then I worked with her with the jewelry.
Yeah?
I used to go to the shows. Oh yeah, it was great. It was great. It was a lot of fun. I used to go to the shows and um so I helped her with the jewelry thing. But I that was after I left California. I was in California. That was when I was really doing a lot more for her with the jewelry thing. I was traveling for her. Um, and so we've known each other a very long time. And as I was saying to you before, I mean, I did have some military connection to where um, I went to high school in Victorville, California, and there was an Air Force base there, which is no longer there. And I used to hang out with those kids all the time. They were, you know, I worked at the base for a summer at the movie theater. That was a lot of fun. We did some crazy things.
I used to work at a movie theater too when I
You
was
ever
young.
get behind the screen and do
What movie was playing when you worked there?
it? Okay. So, you know the old movie, The Island,
Oh, yeah, yeah,
with the pirates
yeah.
and yeah, okay. It was at the end of the movie, they're all getting killed by Michael Caine. Michael Caine's standing on the top with a machine gun and he's killing all the pirates. Well, my friend Lori and I are standing behind the screen going, like and all the guys are like they knew who it was. I mean we normally worked at the concession stand, but they were just waiting for us to do something crazy at the theater.
I love to hear that people, no matter what age or generation, dude, we're all the same. We are all the same. We have so much more in common than we do not in common, especially when we go through these stages of our lives, like as a young individual and as a young adult. We're all going through the same shit, and we all do kind of like the same shit. It's so fascinating to me. I was the same way when I worked at the theater, except the movies that were playing was Jurassic Park, the first one, and The Firm with
Yeah,
Tom
Tom Cruise.
Cruise. Yeah. So I'm always like, every time I see like that movie that's on and the music that's playing, it takes me right back there because I remember
Uh-huh.
having to clean those theaters like all the time during the end, which is the theme song. So I'm like,
Right.
oh, here we go. It's like I'm back in the theater again.
It's gonna be stuck in my head forever.
Those were good times.
Those
Yeah.
were fun. Those were definitely fun. Um,
So your connection with Mara, so that ties it back into Military Creator Con, right?
yeah,
So she has now incorporated you in this new venture, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. What are you looking forward to it? What are you
I'm
looking forward
excited.
to?
Right now I'm working. Right now I'm really working to help her get sponsors. People that want to get their name out. People that want to really um, be a presence in the military creator community. I think more and more people, and it's similar to what I'm doing. I left corporate, which may be similar to military, which always felt like it was, um, to try to start something on my own, to try to make a name for myself. Um, and I think that the military creator community is a lot bigger than we knew, than I knew. And so I think all of these companies that support the military need to, reach in their pocket and help these guys, because these guys and gals and families are really looking to enhance their lives with their passions. They have newfound passions now. And so now those passions need to be realized. And like I said, that's the sponsorship is what I'm working on right now. Um, I'm looking forward to all of the different opportunities for any creator, and not just a military creator. Like I said, I'm not a military person, but yet at the same time, some of the speakers and some of the people that are coming to this are great when it comes to tools for my business. Um, Marketing. We struggle with marketing. No matter how good you are, marketing is not an easy thing. Um, I think that's going to be the big thing, is just getting to know all these wonderful people and learning from them. I'm excited.
Yeah, making those connections and seeing if you can, right, incorporate some more people in with your network, your tribe, or whatever,
Right.
right? Like just meeting new people, and everyone I talk to has the same goal. Like that's they're looking forward to the same thing. It's like I can't wait to just connect with more people, and I think that's beautiful. That's really good, man. Like we're still open. We're opening our lives to like more connections, more people, because the past few years, I think we've all gotten used to this kind of being at home, being secluded, trying to work from home and do things from home, 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 home. And it's like, dude, no, we need to connect with human beings. We need to get that human connection back. There's nothing like it. When I do these, I love these. It's great connecting with people, but when I do these in person, oh, it's so much better. Like
Yeah.
you get to just like literally, or the person's right there. I get to talk and touch and just be like hold and hug, and it's just like it's a different experience because that's what you're really going to get. You can go to these online symposiums all day. Sure, you're going to learn something, but when you go in person and you have that connection, that experience with somebody, it's not replaceable. It's not the same. You're going to share those memories on that weekend that you go. You're going to do things. Maybe you're going to get wild. You're going to do crazy shit. You know what? But still, you're still going to make a connection with somebody, something that you can't really get online. And most
Sorry.
people, that's okay. Most people are looking forward to making more. Is this
Hey,
holy mackerel? That is a big boy right there.
I'm so sorry.
He must
Let me
be
stop.
at least
Stop,
80
stop.
pounds.
He's 110
Hi.
pounds.
Hey, buddy. How are you
Okay,
doing?
that's enough. You've gotten your thing. Now go back outside. Sorry.
He's like, I just want to make sure everything's okay because you're in here talking and I don't know what's going on.
I'm so sorry.
That's okay. We're good.
Let me
I'd love that people, get to see him
get
because you were talking about
He's
him
my
so much.
inspiration, huh, Charlie Bear? Oh,
Charlie.
what did I do with this?
Charlie.
Oh, he came in for lunch. That's why.
Boy,
Okay,
the
maybe
big
he'll be
boy's got to
there.
eat.
Oh, 3 times a day. I'm so sorry.
That's
So
okay.
now
No,
you've seen the real me, the dog attacking me.
I remember those days. That it was very, very hard to get a dog to fucking just sit there and be chill, unless that's in their like character. That's all they do is sit there and don't do anything.
Yeah.
Most dogs like that. Big dogs are like, I want to be all over you. Blah. They just plant themselves all over you or jump on you. They want to
Especially
play.
when they're young like this. I mean, it's like, oh my goodness. So yeah, he's a crazy dog. Good. Hopefully he'll sit and he'll eat for a while.
Are you
So
the? Are
I'm
you?
sorry
Are
about
you
that.
going? When you go, are you willing to like talk with people to see like the book process? Because I think where you were before about like podcasting and such is where people are with book writing. Like they're like, I don't know, should I? Should I not? What led you to really like say fuck it, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Did you have to hear from people telling you, you know what, you should do it, you should do it? Or was it just something in you that's like, I need to get this story out?
Um, I just felt like, the more you look at the tools that you have available to you online now, um, the easier it's becoming to do something like this. I needed to My sudden departure from the corporate world, and it was sudden. Oh, sorry. Go back out. Go go get out. It was very unexpected, and it wasn't something I was ready to do right away. I was kind of waiting out the Social Security thing, and then I was gonna do it. But you know, I looked online and I saw, hey, I'm always looking for something to do to learn. I don't ever stop learning. I'm always looking for the next thing to try to learn about it. And if I were to sit back and not partake in what's happening with technology now, I mean, I see a lot of people my age who are just not tech savvy at all. You're going to fall way behind if you want to stay in the rhythm of how things are moving. I'm not sure if that makes any sense. So I learned how simple it was to self-publish. Um, Amazon makes it very easy.
But you had to
Find,
write it. You had to write it.
I
How
wrote it.
easy was that? How easy was or hard was difficult was that to write
Writing
it?
it, writing it wasn't hard for me. I did. I do have to admit, I did use a lot of AI for the images because I don't, you know, I want to use an illustrator. I want to find an illustrator for the books at this point right now, and I know that there's that angst about AI, and AI does have a purpose, but I don't think it's a great thing for the world because I think it's going to turn a lot of people into very complacent. I think a lot of artistic things are going to go away, but we have to get ready for it. And um, the people that are doing well right now are using AI in ways to help benefit certain companies. Right now, at this point in time, for this book and for the next few books, I will need to use that tool for some of my images. I have downloaded, I've uploaded, I've taught it. I sit there for hours and I'm like, no, that's not right. So it kind of reminds me of the Terminator. We're teaching computers to be smarter than us. And it's like, oh no. Um, but I think, um, I think it's important to learn about this kind of stuff and how you can do a book. I don't agree with these AI written books. I think I think that definitely also takes away from some
Damn.
of the creativity.
I never even thought about that. So you think people are writing their own books and having just AI write it for them?
Oh yeah, absolutely. There are programs out there right now that you just say, okay, I want to write a book. I'm going to tell ChatGPT, I want to write a book about this. This is how I want it to be. This is how I want it to look. And I want to put in a humanized form. I don't want it to look AI, and it will write you a 2, 3, 400 page book. You
Gosh,
just go to this program, you just upload it.
have you read any of those? Like, can you tell the authenticity? You can.
You can tell with words that shouldn't be there. You
I
can
noticed that
tell,
yes,
yeah,
I would like to. If it was probably about 6 months ago, maybe 6 to 8 months ago, when this started really getting all hard and heavy with the AI thing, I could tell. I can tell people's posts, right, where they were themselves, and then all of a sudden, I can see, like, I'm like, this isn't you. You're having AI write this shit because you don't write that way. I know you. You're not
right,
fucking Harvard educated like individual, right? And like
right.
me, I'm not. If you see something out of me that's like completely beautiful, yeah, I may spend a little bit more time, but I think that's what people want to see, authenticity. And authenticity comes with mistakes. It comes with a personality. I've tried it. I've tried using AI. And I'm like, hey, make this sound a little bit more like me. It tries, and I'm like, that's not me. I wouldn't say that. That's not what I would do.
No,
So I don't really use it too much for that.
No, and that's why, like I said, I have to write what I feel. I have to write the book, especially that first one. That first one was really all about the memory of my dog. Um, and just writing something from my heart. It needs to be me. As far as the images go,
One more time. Can you tell me the name one more time of your book? I'm
how
trying.
I found look up. Are you on Amazon?
Yeah, yeah.
Look up Charlie T. Bear book.
Can't fucking spell Charlie. Charlie T. One word? No, Charlie T. Two
T.
words.
Bear. Yeah.
Book. Oh, stop it! It's got to be him. I see the two paws.
Right.
Oh my god! How I found my forever home. Stop it.
Yeah,
Stop
that's
it.
it. That's it.
Yes,
That's him.
I love it. I love
Yep.
it.
And that's the school next door, and that's some of the kids, and the whole book talks about it talks about
It's
moving.
sad.
He moved from Missouri. It has pictures of me in there. It has pictures of my friend Erica in there who came out with me. My son said AI made him look like sexy Jesus. My son is 6'6" and like 300 pounds, so he's a big boy. He works out, and his wife is much smaller. So when I tell AI, Zach is 6'6" and he's got long brown hair and a mustache and a beard, and he's like, "Mom, it made me look like sexy Jesus." So, and it made his wife look like his child.
Oh
So,
my
um,
god!
finding the right editor is important. I found a great one finally.
I just bought it. FYI, I can't wait to read it.
Oh, thanks.
Yes.
Yeah, the parents are loving it. The kids are loving it. I sold like in 20 days, I sold like 50 copies. So
Wow.
I guess people are liking it, which is nice. And I'll be approaching all of the local bookstores as soon as I get my author copies. But like I said, my goal for me to help MCC was to make the book, and of course I'm going to go back to Mara and James and talk to them about some of the verbiage that I use
It sounds
because
like, let's
I
get it
want to be
clear because it
respectful.
sounds like you said, I'm going to get back tomorrow.
Well,
Like tomorrow, but
the
tomorrow.
the New Yorker just came
I'm
out
going
of
to get
me.
back tomorrow,
That's
James.
my
I'm
New
going to
Yorker. It just came out.
I love it. Yes, yes. Yeah, I hope to see you there with your book.
I'll be
'Cause
there. We'll be there.
I'd love to talk more about it because you know what? Maybe I want to write one, but I don't know what the fuck to do. Yeah, sure, I could look it up at AI. I don't give a shit about that. I want to talk to people about how they did it, what your experience was like, and what are some steps? A couple of steps.
Write about what you love. Write about what you do, if that's what you love, because you're good at it. So obviously, it's something that there are people. There are tons of people out there looking for great coaches. There are tons of people out there looking how to do a podcast or how to, I talked to somebody about doing a podcast, and sorry,
Here we
you're
go.
gonna
Here
stay
we go
out.
again.
You're gonna stay out this time. Go. He wants me to play
Of course he does. All day. I'm sure he'd play with you all
all day,
day.
in and out, in and out. And I have my office is upstairs, and I live in a 1800s house, so the stairs are very precarious, and I'm afraid if I go up there, he's going to climb up there, and I won't be able to get down. Um, so I think the thing I'm most excited about is definitely meeting people. I don't know if Mara, wants me to do a table. Um, I don't know if that's what she wants. My goal is to contribute however I can, and
Would you sit
you
down
know,
with me and talk more with me?
anytime,
Okay, because
absolutely.
I have a booth there, and I'm going to be doing some live stuff and some pre-recorded stuff, and I want to talk to all of you, but in person again, because
Yeah,
you know this is one thing, but sitting on a couch and having a convo about what it is you did, all these things.
Dog won't be there. The dog is staying home.
Damn.
The-
He's part of the show, just so you know. I mean, he's showing up.
yeah, he is. I have to drive to Texas, so that would be okay too. But yeah, no, I'm excited about it. I'm excited to meet everyone. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I don't think it should just be military focused. I think, it'll be interesting to go there. I mean, I don't think it should be only military. I mean, I mean the guests that come.
Mhm.
I think everybody should be there. And yeah, it is to support the military community as well. I mean, that's really important as well. I mean,
Yeah,
that's the
because
reason we.
we're, so real quick on that, that's a great point. We spend a lot of time. I'm also retired Air Force. We spend a lot of time dedicating our time, our energy, our everything towards the mission, towards the military. What is it that you need? What do you need? So for, you know, 5, 10, 20 years, we've put ourself aside, right?
Right,
We shelved ourselves, and then now we're out, and now we're working on it. But guess what? Now we're 10 fucking 20 years behind everyone else, and we don't know where to start because we didn't have a community of people that were doing it. This is a great fucking point. I can't believe I've never made this point before. But we're getting out, just like me. I got out. It's been like 5 years now, but I got out with no tribe, no mission, no purpose. And that's actually what I do. I started mission focused coaching for veterans. That's a nonprofit that I started just for veterans because I like to help
I love that.
veterans move their lives forward. And those are the three pillars that I designed that we have our lives cut out: the mission, the purpose, and our tribe. We got all this taken away. This is a part of that as well. Military Creator Con. It's going to help you find your purpose again, right? It's going to help you start developing those missions, your goals, your what am I achieve? What do I want to achieve? What do I want to do? That those desires, and it's going to help you build a tribe. We want to help and network with each other to help each other move forward. So it falls right in line, which is why I don't do anything unless it passes my VIP framework: value, importance, and purpose. If it passes those three, then you fucking do it. Okay. If it doesn't pass all three of those, then you're fulfilling someone else's value, someone else's importance, or someone else's purpose. So you got to really think about putting your time in things, especially veterans. We get out, like I said, we put all that time. Now we have this much time because we put all our time in the military serving our country. And now we want to do what we want. And maybe we're creative types, but we
Right,
don't know how to fucking be creative. We know that we are. We just don't know how to do it in this era because right, some of us went in 2000s. I'm using myself. And now we're out and it's 2020s. What the hell? A lot has changed. A lot has changed. I know some people, they don't change, but things change, resources change, tools change, and networks change. And I got to build my network from zero because
right,
the guys and girls or ladies, the tribe that I had before, they're all doing something else now. They don't serve me. They don't help me. They don't contribute to me. They've moved on, and now it's like a fucking army of one again. It's like, oh fuck, here we go.
yeah, and
But
it's a
this year,
challenge. Army of
military,
one, that's a really interesting thing you just said.
yeah, and this place could be a place for us to reconnect, find some people like Holly. Hey, you want to get into writing a book? I'm sure there's veterans out there that want to write a book. Maybe you want to write a memoir. Maybe you want to write about your time in the military. Maybe, I don't know, whatever. Maybe it's not military related. Who knows? Whatever. Fucking
I,
Holly's
I
going.
never
You got
started out to
experience.
be a writer. I mean, I wasn't okay. So to me, corporate and military, I was locked in corporate for all those years.
Yeah.
Now I'm out
Well,
on my own.
mm,
And it's so interesting that you would use the word purpose because the other day when I was having this, I was struggling. I looked at Mara and I said, you know, I don't know what my purpose is right now. My
dude, let's talk
identity,
there. Let's you and I talk about purpose. I would love that. Let's help
yeah,
let's help you get your purpose back.
Yeah, I mean,
unless you already found it. And
no, this was just 2 days ago, so I don't know, I haven't
yeah,
found
okay, we
it
definitely
yet.
need to work on this. I could be
But
your
it's,
your
you
personal
talk to
coach.
people and they're like, "You're so smart. You're this, you're that. You're doing this." They say, "Well, you should put a digital product out." And I'm like, "But I already sold 50 books." She's like, "Well, then obviously you have your purpose. You have something." And I'm like, "Is it?"
51
So I
now,
think
FY.
that's the struggle, and that's such an incredible word, is purpose. Is this event is maybe help me dial in my purpose. It's not just for a military person. It's for anyone who who wants to start something new, who's a creative type. And I've always been a creative type, but I've always been the person who has helped others with their success and not really focused on mine. Mine
Yes.
came It came automatically because I worked so hard to help them with their success.
Yes.
But then when I walked away from corporate, it was like, okay, now what do I do?
You are the
Who
true
do I help now?
you are the true angel investor. There are people like you out there, and I know because I'm the same way. Me and you are the same, two peas in a pod when it comes to that. I am excellent at helping people, fucking great at helping you. That's why I'm a coach. But when it comes to making my own thing, man, it's a struggle. It was tough. It's like, what do
Yeah,
I want? What are my desires? What are my passions? What am I don't know. I don't know. What? Nobody
it's
ever
all
asked me. Nobody asked me. I'm always asking people, what is your thing? What is your
right.
thing? What is your thing? So I know how to get people to where they want. But when it comes to me and like you, and it comes to our purpose and our goals, and it's like, oof, let's really think about that. You got to coach yourself.
There's that 5 levels. You ask yourself, why do you want to do this? Okay, I want to do this because of this. Okay, now why do you want to do that? Okay, so then you get down 5 levels supposedly, and then you get to the root of it. That's been around for a very long time, and I used to use
Yes.
it when I was training. Why do you want to be in cosmetics? Well, I like the beauty part of it. Okay, why do you like the beauty part of it? Well, because I like to look pretty. Well, why do you like to look pretty? Well, because I like my husband to look at me. Okay, why do you like it? You keep drilling it down and drilling it down until you find out exactly why.
So this is a very this I like that you brought that up. This is a very important aspect of coaching. This is the reason why we do that. We ask that question because when you get down to the center, the root of why, when you build, it's called building the importance. When you find out why this fucking thing you're doing or want is so important, then you can create that neural pathway. It's like, that's why this is important to me. When you find out that something is that important to you, you're more likely to continue trying to do it or trying and get it when you build the importance. Because a lot of times we build things or we pursue things because other people are doing it. We are
Right,
influenced by
right.
other people. But once you find out why it's important to you, that's why I do my VIP filter: value, importance, and purpose. We have to use it to drive every decision you make. I use it for everything. Everything. Rex, is this important to you? Because if it's not, why the fuck are you investing your time doing it? If it's not important to you, you're wasting your time. Stop wasting your time and
Yeah.
find something that's important to do, important to you. It'll help with longevity doing it. So yes, just wanted
Yeah,
to.
finding out your passion for something is difficult. I think, I started a few little things here and there, high, gosh, selling electric bikes or selling, online or whatever, and getting sucked into some of these training programs, selling things that I don't really like to do. And I, I've spent my life being a salesperson, but I never thought of myself as a salesperson. It was, hey, I'm just trying to help you get here. Yeah, if it includes you having to pay for something, yeah, fine. But there were certain things that I have started over the years that I did not have a passion for. I have a passion for animals. I have a passion for dogs. I feel like I'm getting closer to the purpose by working on this book. I'm excited about the coming books because there's so many lessons for kids. And I'm hoping that some of the adults that are reading these books are gonna learn some things too because
I hope I'm gonna learn something. I don't have
writing is
any
screwed up
children.
out here.
I bought that book for me. I'm hoping to learn and connect with something on that book, and because it's not for
Aw.
kids.
Well,
Maybe
it
it'll go
made my
right up there.
mother-in-law cry for about an hour because she lost her dog same time I lost Teddy. So
Oh,
just
oh, it's
sorry.
a tearjerker. I know it's gonna be a tearjerker for me.
Sorry. But the kids loved it. And I'm gonna donate it to local libraries and local elementary schools. The one next door wants us to do a reading, but I know Charlie is gonna drag me all over the place because they're gonna want Charlie there. So
Yeah,
I have to figure that
yeah,
one out.
it's great. It's a good.
But
It's a good.
finding purpose is definitely, and
Yeah.
it's so interesting that you brought up that word because that's the word I used 2 days ago. It was, yeah, I've spent my
Hmm.
whole life in corporate. What's my purpose?
Let's
What
talk
do I
about it
do with
in
my life?
person. You guys
Yeah.
want to join us? Join us down there. Let's go.
Oh,
We're
I'll
gonna
be there.
let Military Creator Con. I've got something right here. Skadoosh. Right there. Scan it. It takes you to the website and it'll kind of, guide you the rest of the way to tell you what it's about, why, who to contact, what types of services or tickets that you want to get for it. You're going to meet interesting people. Also
Yeah.
get a chance to go live on this show and talk about why you're there, what's important to you, right? What are you doing? Who do you want to connect with? And whatever. Let's do it. We're going to freaking do it. I can't
It
wait. I'm
was.
excited about it. It's coming upon us real quick. So make your moves. Make your moves now because 2026, this is the year of moves, man. And you know what? This is the year of the micro team. I was just talking about this with one of my other colleagues. This is the year of the micro team. You can do things, startups, all these mini founders, one person, two people, whatever. This is the year for you. We're going to get it done. We're going to get
Yeah.
it done. With truly, it's going to be doing more with less. We're just going to have to help prioritize that. And I got a show coming out that's got to do with that. It's tactical business coaching. It's going to be awesome. It's a season 2. We already started season 1, but this is going to be great because we're helping entrepreneurs, just helping them move forward with coaching and with experience in business. I can't wait to meet you in
I can't
person.
wait to meet you too. It's
Yeah,
it's it's great. I think what I've learned most here is that this is going to I think this creator con and being around you is going to help break past the easy stuff. I think that's been the thing is, the easy stuff's easy, but getting through the easy stuff and working on the hard stuff and having a good support system around you is really important.
yeah. You've been a very good guest. You've been very easy, very talkative, very like authentic and wholesome. Right. Sometimes it's hard, and I get it. Sometimes people go on a lot of different podcasts, and they're just like, okay, why am I here again? And I talk about what? And it's like same questions over and over and over again. But since it's your first, right? I get to hear this story for the first time. Ooh, winning.
My first. You've been wonderful, though. You're very easy to talk to. Thank you so much. Thanks for
uh,
making it easy.
Thank you, Holly. I appreciate it. Get to meet Holly. Come out and meet all of us at Military Creator Con. Thank you again for being such an amazing guest. And we'll put a link up there to your book. I just bought it. It's going to be a tearjerker. If you have a lost loved one, check it out. Maybe you connect with her, and you're going to connect with her in person if you go and figure out how to write a book of your own. Yeah, let's do it. Thanks again,
Thank you
Holly.
so
I
much.
appreciate you. We'll see you soon. Okay.
Thanks. We'll see you soon, Rex. You take care.
All
Happy New
right.
Year.
Thank you. Happy New Year to you.
Thank you.